Hello, Sagittarius. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I am here to talk to you about the week of April 17th through the 23rd. And I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I am shuffling the cards and programming them for you so that we can get into this and add a little more detail, right? You will notice in my channel that I have linked them all up so that all of your Sagittarius videos are all linked together. Cool new stuff, right? Exciting. If it's too much, let me know in the comments. Go ahead and tell me what's going on, what you need, what you want. But being able to find all of your own videos seems like a good thing. All in one place. But do let me know if it's too much. I'll try and figure it out. I'm still figuring it out. So here we go. So we'll add these cards and then we will talk about what's going on. Okay, cool. Let's look at it. So we were talking about the 10 of Wands before, right? You taking your ideas and going on the road. It's fun when you feel like, well, it feels like you're running away from all the good foundation we just set up last week. And that's no fun. So don't run away. This is the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords very specifically shows us that you feel very stuck. There's part of you that's feeling stuck and uncomfortable. When you turn that nice lady around, she is holding all the strings, all the ends of the strings in her own hands. She's holding herself back, okay? So, the only answer to this card is when you feel stuck, you have to let go of the strings and make the choice to take off the blindfold and then look around and see that you have all the power, okay? And when you realize you have all the power, you are in a position to do something that you want to do the way you want to do it, okay? So running away isn't really the answer. So stay the course. Stay the course, right? And of course, we pulled up the Knight of Cups, which is you fighting for what you love. If things last week got a little hectic and hanky, totally understandable, totally normal to get a little whoa, right? And now we want to pull the reins back and say, we're going to stop for a minute, we're going to regroup, and we're going to get this right. Because what's the point of doing it if you're not going to get it right? Correct? Cool. Very nice. Some people learn on the fly and some people don't, and that's okay. We talked about the 10 of Swords being in the way. This is all about power and control. We also talked about the Queen of Wands being part of your solution, so you weren't going to have to do all of the power and control stuff per se, as long as this person knows your protocols that you set up last week and is willing to go by the protocols instead of making up her own damn business. This is the hard part, right? You have to convince your friends to, or your cohort to do it your way. This is the Queen of Cups, and she is a sad lady. She is a distraught, emotional person, and she's right here in the middle, looking at this stuff. Power makes you a little bit crazy. It's tough. You got to just sort of buckle down and get into it, right? And the Hanged Man showed up to say, don't get hung up, don't get hung up. There's lots of ways all of this can manifest itself. If when you make the protocols, make it into a book. It's like, here's the book. Go by the book. Do the book, right? Do the book, do the book, do the book, do the book. So that it's not you saying, we're going to do it like this, we're going to do it like that, because the book has it all in there. Other places do that all the time. Other companies are constantly, just go by the book. If you go by the book, then you got it. Everything's cool. Franchises are doing that all the time. So everything has a book. Go by the book. Perfect. The Queen of Wands needs to understand what is in the book and how to handle it. And you can do that. This is, of course, the High Priestess, and she's telling us that you need to use your intuition to choose this Queen of Wands. If this Queen of Wands isn't the right Queen of Wands, you need to pick a new one, right? Partners in crime are important. And if you're not going to get what you need from this one particular Queen of Wands, you need to find another one. This card here is talking about the Four of Wands, which is a marriage of ideas, meaning that there's a possibility for you to have a partner who has different ideas but can be blended. So there's potential for there to be some give and take in this process. Keeping that in mind will help you as you proceed through. Not everything may have to be your way, but definitely, as we've talked already, you have a list of protocols you need to go by, and that's your world for sure. But if this other person is doing something else in the same space, then that might be different, because then they have their own protocols. Exactly. So keep these things in mind. Nothing is wrong with anything. If you decide that your new partner is doing a different flavor, maybe you're offering more than one flavor of the same thing in the same place. Aha. And so now one does chairs, one does couches. Same idea, different things. But still, it's an opportunity to have all the same seating in the same place, right? It's a good option. So let's look at what's possible and see where we're going, right? And stay open to the possibilities, and we shall see. All right? Thank you, Sagittarius. We will talk next week about 24th through the 30th.